We don't know if coaching is going to help or not. We don't know. When we plant seed and we cultivate that seed, we don't know if that seed is going to grow or not. What we do know is that most of the time, if you have good seed and you plant it right, you put it in the right soil, you give it the right environment, and it starts growing and you tend to it, that it's going to grow up to be a phenomenal, plant. But just like it says in the Gospels, the parable of the sower, even when the seed is good, sometimes it falls on rocky soil. Sometimes it gets encumbered with the cares of life. Sometimes the birds or the competition comes and eats the seed. So what we have to do is just keep on coaching, keep on developing. Sometimes we win, sometimes we learn. And over time, we learn, and we get it right. So it doesn't happen overnight. Remember to use the grow model, whatever the goal is. But in any coaching situation, there's always a goal. The goal is either to get them to perform better because they missed the mark, to understand that you don't bring your kid to work and let them spill stuff all over the place. You don't complain. Whatever the goal is, there's always a goal and there's a gap. And that gap is in the reality. If you're delusional, if you're defiant, if you're deceived, and we increase the awareness and the responsibility, and you can't get it, you might not be at a place where we can work together at this point in time. But it's how we arrive at that destination is the key. Okay. We covered the inspiring person. Bill Beckham was an inspiring person to me. Rick Jones is an inspiring person to me. Santiago is an inspiring person to me. And I want you to focus on being that person. How are you that person? The way that you're that person is you're going to be patient with people. You're going to understand their potential. You're going to realize, and by the way, you're going to treat them with dignity, even if they are delusional. Let me say that again. You're going to treat people with dignity, even if they are delusional, because you did your part. And maybe you're that one person that comes along that takes the time with someone. I got the greatest testimonial yesterday. I got a text from someone that said, Howard, I want to tell you that my teenage daughter, who's a senior in high school now, was depressed and wasn't doing well in school and all that, and came to your July 2024 conference, and now she's getting straight A's, and she's got positive attitude. What did we do? All we did is gave them good information and loved on them, you know. So it's not hard to be that person, but the other person may not be ready yet, and that's okay. We let them decide. We plant, we water, God gives the increase, and we're patient. They get to select unless the performance is unacceptable. So there are a few things that will get you fired immediately, and you need to have those things in your handbook. You need to understand what those things are. Otherwise, people just need to be developed, and you develop them through coaching. And then today, what I want to remind you of is the goal pyramid. And there's 4 types of goals. The top one is the dream goal, and that's really about purpose and meaning, includes vision, values, bigger picture, the big why. And you want to make sure that you're also developing, in addition to spending time with the people who are struggling, you need to spend time with the winners, mentoring them, coaching them up, because those are the people that are going to be able to replace you. So you want to know what their goals are and who they want to be. What's their vision? And when you get there, maybe they want to have a different role in the business, right? So maybe they want to grow, maybe they want to get a promotion. And then of course there's things that they have to do to get there. So the big dream is the why goal. The end goal is the what goal. So what do they have to do? Where do they have to be in order to take that step? I mean, I'm literally sitting in my dream home right now, and there's specific steps I had to take. So clear target. I got to acquire the property. If I don't acquire the property, I can't do anything. The dream is not possible to have a house on this property if I don't have the property. So that has to be my clear target goal, the end goal. Then performance goals, tangible milestones. And so what are the mile markers along the way to that goal? Maybe you have to raise a certain amount of money, which I did. In order to buy this property, I needed a certain amount of money. And what did I do? I ran a promotion. And I sat down and wrote like the best email I ever wrote, and I raised a ton of money. I don't even remember what it was now. That was way back in 2015. That was 10 years ago. And then what actions do you have to take? And those are the SMART steps: specific, measurable, attainable, relative, and timely. So whether you're coaching someone up or coaching someone in or coaching someone out. So they want to move up, great, let's coach them up. They are missing the mark and we got to get them performing. We're going to coach them in. We sense that they aren't capable. They don't get it, they don't want it, and they're not capable. GWC, get it, want it, capable. Then we might have to start the process of coaching them out. But I'm always going to be so much more comfortable if it was their idea. I don't want to fire anybody because everybody has value and I don't want them to feel devalued. But in the interest of my company, in the interest of the team, and in their interest, I'm okay with coaching them out. And if I don't have a replacement for them, then that is something that needs to go on my project list to start developing, cross training, developing people, whatever we need to do to have that bench. Make sense? Not easy, but right. Otherwise, you can't get there from here. And that's unacceptable, right? We don't get there, we don't arrive, unacceptable. So the only choice we have left is to keep going, keep working at it, keep getting better. So I hope that I raised your awareness a little bit today so that the next time you go through a coaching session or have to, coach your team or coach an individual, coach someone up, coach them in or coach them out, that you'll just be more aware and that you develop the skill along the way.